What's up, everybody? So it's been a minute since I've been on the bike. I think it's been another 2 weeks. I'm gonna make this really short. I'm gonna try and go out to one of the nice beaches here and do a little talk session. And then yeah, just kind of like have a real talk, maybe like reflecting on the past month or so on some stuff, and see if I can get a little bit more transparent, maybe, or you know, show you guys a different side to everything other than just cooking and bike riding. I'll turn back on when we get out there. All right. Shout out to my UPS driver, Mr. Kiyoki, for delivering my my 2 last arcade cabinets. I appreciate it. Whips the truck right back into the driveway and brings it down all the way down my big ass driveway, and I just appreciate him doing that, because it's a pain. So thank you, sir. Probably shoot you a text message. I got your number from JD, so I'll shoot you a text message with some details a little later. See if you want to come over and jam one day. If you like barbecue, if not, JD should be there. But yeah, we'll be in touch. But again, thank you, dude. Shout out to you. Hey, what's up, guys? So it's your boy Sammy V here, and I just wanted to come out here and make a small video, maybe a little bit on reflecting about some stuff that's going on, or that has been going on with, you know, life and around the country and stuff. But yeah, I was thinking maybe try to do this maybe once a week and just kind of come out here and reflect on stuff. Maybe have like some real talk session. Bring the 360 and just kind of look at the view and decompress a little bit. But it's a scary time. You know, everything's slower here on the island. But yeah, the nation's, it's crazy. It's like, you know, first we had an assassination attempt on a former president, which I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. And then, you know, you got other folks that sit here and claim like it wasn't an assassination attempt. But I don't know, bullets flying towards someone pretty much sums it up, at least for me. Here, let me turn the camera a little bit, and you can see the bay over here. I got some boats over there. I guess they're checking out some dolphins or something. Yeah, I figured I'd come out here and maybe give you some thoughts of what I've been thinking about lately, and maybe have like a talk session, talking therapeutic session. Oh look! Oh, there's a goat over there. Oh, he's running. Try to zoom in later. I don't know. Oh, look, there's babies. Yeah. Anyways, moving on from that, though, it doesn't matter where you stand. You know, that man is a family man too. He has a big family, so you know, it's just whatever side of, you know, the spectrum you're on politically, it's not right. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have came to that. But I've never been, well, we've tried to never be too political on this channel, so I'm going to move on from that. I want to talk to maybe the subscribers that are new to the channel, or that have kind of joined us, probably anyone past our 300 mark. Welcome. Thank you for your support. You know, I think I'll start from the beginning here. I believe it or not, I think it's about 5 years. I started riding a motorcycle. Oh my God, the baby goats are coming closer. I started riding a motorcycle back in, I bought my first one in December 2018. I got the 2019 Kawasaki 400, which I loved. I still love. If I was rich, I'd go back and buy a new one. Well, it's the 500 now, but I'd buy a new one. Look at the goats. And anyways, yeah, they it was a good bike. It was a good bike to learn on. And about, I want to say, 5 months after having it, I ended up meeting some of the guys you've seen in the videos. You know your boy JD, brother Jade. Um, I met him and Gene, and they took me under their wing pretty much because I was new. I had no experience. I'd never driven a manual car. So I will always forever be grateful to them for sticking with me and showing me the ropes because without them, you know, I very well could have made a fatal mistake. So thank you, Gene and Jade. I know you guys watch this sooner or later, so thank you. You guys are brothers. And then somewhere along the way, we met Brother Peter and Brother Armored, who, you know, have been riding with us for 4 years now. And we had another brother who sadly passed away about a year and a half ago, Uncle Mike, which, if you guys have been with us since the beginning, Kahiku, Matt, not Mike, Matt, Tommy, you guys got to see him, probably saw little videos of him. Wow, they're right here. So, yeah, sad. He had some lung disease. It's probably from smoking and painting because he was a carpenter or whatever and did all that stuff. But we miss him every time we ride. And that one was a big shocker to the group because his wife texted us one day out of nowhere and told us that he had passed, and it got us really thinking. I mean, you get in a group and you guys are tight. Like we're tight. I think we never lose real touch with talking outside of the group when we're not riding. We're still texting each other, or well, it helps that I work with like three of them, but you know, everybody's still talking and through text and threads. I mean, social media, I know it's annoying and stuff, but it does help keep contact. Very easy. It's easier, but it's not healthy. But keeping contact is healthy. You know what I mean. Anyways, so yeah, it's interesting how the group's grown and it became pretty tight. And lately we haven't been riding as much, which times change, people change, things change, which isn't a bad thing. But I've just kind of been reflecting on a lot of it lately. And nothing bad. Just, when you reflect, you think of what you might have done different. It's kind of like a rabbit hole, I guess. Because, I'm sitting there and I guess one of the big things was, I started collecting these arcade one-up machines. And I don't know if you know me, which, I'm sure some of you do and a lot of you don't. But if you know me, I get these silly thoughts in my head of like what's cool and what would be fun. And so I started collecting these arcade one-up machines, which isn't exactly cheap. But then, you go and I got this idea to put them in my garage for my birthday because they're not very heavy, and have a barbecue. So hopefully we get to have a barbecue, and hopefully a bunch of friends come over and we get to, reconnect and talk and what else? Eat, play video games, maybe drink some, play some beer pong, stuff like that, and have a good time. And something Jade said to me the other day was like, dude, you would have made like such a cool dad. You'd have made one of the coolest fathers. And I don't know. It just makes me wonder what I would have been like as a dad like a dad of my own kids. I've been a stepdad, and that turned into a shit show. Probably because I dated an older woman who was insecure already, but that was my bad. So, I just kind of reflect on that, and, I talk about it with my mom, and I think I would have been a cool dad. Probably would have been really fun, but probably really immature too. So, but I think, in this time and age, with the pandemic, the inflation, the way the world's ugly right now. It's very ugly. I try to make the best of it every chance I can, but it's just people are ugly. Not all people. There's good, but you know, I'm kind of glad I don't have a child because I don't know how I'd like him being raised the way that society is right now. But I reflect back on that a lot. I think it would have been fun, but definitely would have been a challenge. And I was talking about it with my mom, and she shares the same opinion, but I think she shares that opinion because she knows she would have had to be heavily involved too with helping me. So because of the way society is, and this state is the most expensive state in the nation right now, so it's beautiful. I mean, look at this. You can't beat this view. I wish it was a little clearer. I should have got up earlier, but the water's kind of gray now. Usually it's bright blue. But and yeah, I reflect back on it with my mom, and then me and her always start talking, and I think the biggest thing I wish is that what my dad would think of me right now. I was talking about this a lot with her last week because he never really got to see me come into my own as a adult. Like I was an adult, but he didn't see me become an adult. Like, but I don't know. There's so many things I wish I could show him. Like I think he probably would trip out that I ride a motorcycle and I'm making videos on YouTube. Not that we're big or anything, but he would just. I think he'd enjoy it. And I wish I would have known how to barbecue before he passed. Um, he passed when I was 26, so I didn't start barbecuing and becoming cool as an adult until about 28, maybe even later. So, but yeah, then me and Jay, we always, because, if you don't know JD, but, I don't know if it's my place to say it or not, but he lost someone too to cancer. So, we kind of swap stories, and we always think back like high school, right? Because that's usually your best years of your life. Some say. I don't know. Mine were pretty rough. But yeah, it just we always talk about what we would do differently. Like what would change if we went back? If we could have one day to go back, what day would it be? What would we change? I don't know. I guess mine would be a few things. I would have done better. I wasn't a very good student. And I put my parents through a lot. I put them through a lot of stress, which they didn't need that. But, I'm a teenager, so it was a hard time. Probably wouldn't have dated the girl I was dating either. I had bad luck on that one. But on a lighter note, one of the girls I dated in high school follows my channel, so I'm going to give a shout out to her. Miss T209, if you're out there listening. I think she was my first girlfriend in high school, even though it was short-lived. But, and, what else? Yeah, I don't know. My parents, I should have done better. I'm kind of glad I didn't go to college, though. I might have become brainwashed or something. But, yeah, I wasn't a very good student. It's kind of funny, though, because when my parents said I was on all the drugs, I wasn't. But then later on, I started doing better in high school than I was on some shit, so, you know. Shit turns around. But yeah, I would have done better. Anyways. I don't know. I think that's about it for our first session. I just kind of want to try, like I said, do this once a week, come out here, maybe have like a real talk session with our subscribers. Let them see what we are other than when we're riding motorcycles and being goofballs. So I think maybe we'll end it there. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. This is episode 1 of Real Talk Sessions with Sammy B. You guys stay safe. Have fun this weekend. And we're already through July. Halfway through the year. All right. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully next week or on something before that. Peace out. Oh, God. I'm going to fall. I'm going to fall. I don't want to fall.